Welcome you all. Myself S.S. Mahamuni, Assistant Professor from the Department of the Pharmaceutical Chemistry, Satara College of Pharmacy, Satara, affiliated by the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Technology University, Lunere. Today we are going to see the practical of the subject instrumental method of analysis from the final year B Pharm. The experiment number is 5th. That is the estimation of the dextrose by colorimetric method. So we'll start with the experiment. The first is the aim. So the aim of this practical is to determine the unknown concentration of a given dextrose sample by the colorimetric method. Then we will move towards the next point, that is the objective. That is, first is to understand the concept of the colorimetric method. The next is to understand the concept of the metal-ligand complexation reaction. The next is that the principle. So we want to know the principle of this experiment. So the colorimetry is the measurement of the concentration of analyte in a solution by determining the absorbance of a particular wavelength. The technique is based upon the Beer-Lambert's law. So the overall the process is accomplished with the measurement of an analyte in a colored solution or the development of color that appears in a solution following reaction with a specific reagent. So the alkaline medium, in alkaline medium para-hydroxy benzoic acid reacts with the dextrose that gives product which can be analyzed by the colorimetry. Then the dextrose reacts with a para-hydroxybenzoic acid hydrazide reagent to give the color product. So the absorbance noted is proportional to the concentration of that sugar. Then many organic reagent that is in this context is called as a ligands forms the complex with a metal atom by formation of the coordinate bond, in which the both electrons are donated by the ligand, and the covalent bonds. So the ligands with a 2 or more donating group may share more than one pair of electrons with a single metal atom by coordinating 2 or more positions. Then the chelate formed by these multidentate ligands with a metal atom are often colored, and consequently their concentration may be determined by the visible spectroscopy. So the chelate form the reaction of the sucrose and para-hydroxybenzoic acid in an alkaline medium is measured by the colorimeter, which is basis of the quantifying the amount of the sucrose or dextrose present in a sample. Simply. Then we will move towards the requirements. So there are the requirement is first is glass vase, in that volumetric flask, pipettes, then beakers, measuring cylinder, funnel, test tube, and burette is used. The next requirement is chemicals. So dextrose in 5 mg is required. Then sodium hydroxide in 3 to 5 pellets, and 5-hydroxybenzoic acid hydrazide is 50 ml as a reagent. The next requirement is the instruments. So in that, analytical balance is required, colorimeter is required, sonicator and water bath. The next is the important thing is procedure. So we will move toward the first point from the procedure is the preparation of alkaline solution. In that, first put 3 to 5 pellets of a sodium hydroxide in about 50 ml of water and stir to mix well, so it forms the alkaline solution. The next step is that diluent. So preparation of diluent. So add 10 ml of the para-hydroxybenzoic acid hydrazide solution and few drops of sodium hydroxide into 30 ml of water. Yes, so you should use alkaline solution from the first step. And the next is the standard stock solution preparation. So weigh 5 mg of dextrose and add in a test tube containing 50 ml of water and 2 to 3 drops of sodium hydroxide and 5 ml of para-hydroxybenzoic acid hydrazide solution and mix it well. So it forms the standard stock solution. Next point is a working standard solution preparation. So in that, dilute 5 ml of stock solution with the 15 ml of diluent. So use above diluent to dilute and formation of the working standard solution. The next is a point sample solution preparation. So in that, take a test tube, add 1 ml of sample with a burette, add 4 ml of water to it and shake gently to mix. Then keep the above sample solution for 30 to 35 minutes at a normal temperature and again shake gently. Then add 5 ml of the para-hydroxy benzoic acid hydrazide colored solution and few drops of sodium hydroxide. Mix it well and keep it the test tube in a water bath in boiling mode. After about 5 minutes, withdraw the test tube from the water bath and allow it to cool. Then add 10 ml of the water and mix well. So complete the process of the sample preparation. After that, before it is the instruction for the measuring the absorbance. So in that, before measuring the absorbance by the colorimetric meter, clean a test tube with the water and ensure that zero absorbance with the diluent. And to finalize the light source, take a sample solution in a glass tube and keep first in a blue light source and then repeat the available light source. Then simultaneously recording the absorbance using the light source with the highest absorbance and record the absorbance for the following. So use the first of all blue light and afterward available light source you can use. That are different types of the color you can use in that case. Then next is in that standard stock solution, then in what working standard solution and sample of the unknown concentration, you should measure the absorbance with respect to that. First is standard stock solution, then working standard solution, and then sample of the unknown concentration. Note is there for the calculation of the above experiment, that is the above 3 different absorbance. Now plot a graph of two known solution. First is a standard stock solution, second is a working standard, and that is the absorbance on x-axis against the concentration of y. Absorbance on y-axis and again the concentration on x-axis. Plot a straight line in between 2 points and find the concentration of unknown sample with the sample absorbance. So these are the references. So by this you can easily find out the unknown concentration of the whatever the dextrose sample or the glucose sample or sucrose sample. So thank you all of you for the patience of listening and understanding all these concepts of this practical. Thank you all of you.